friends! Today we're going to learn a new letter, and that letter is letter N. So right here we have an uppercase N, and here we have a lowercase n. Can you say N? Great job. Here is our uppercase N, or capital N. To make an uppercase or capital N, we go down from the top, down again, up to the top, make an N. So down from the top, down again, up to the top to make an N. Can we draw it in the air? Down from the top, down again, up to the top to make an N. So there is our uppercase or capital N. And here we have our lowercase n. Our lowercase n is pretty easy to make. All we do is we go down and make a noodle. Down, make a noodle. Can you do that? Go down, make a noodle. Lowercase n has a noodle. Uppercase n, we go down, down, up. Down, down, up. So uppercase n, lowercase n. All right, and to tell us what sound N makes, I have a special friend. What do you think his name might be? Mr. N. Mr. N. Mr. N has an uppercase N on his front, on the front of his shirt. See? Down, down, up. So down, down, up. And then he has a lowercase n where you go down and make a noodle. So uppercase, lowercase. And Mr. N, can you please tell us what sound that N makes? Okay, he says that he wants you to put your finger on your nose, and you're gonna take your tongue and put it on the roof or the top of your mouth and go, mm, mm, mm. You might look a little silly when you make the sound. Mm, mm. Letter N makes the sound, like N. What does Mr. N have that looks kind of silly? His nose. Mr. N has a silly or noisy nose. So nose, can you say nose, nose, nose? Nose starts with the letter N because it starts with N's sound, nose. Nose starts with N, and Mr. N has a noisy nose, so you can't really hear, but when you squeeze it, squeak, squeak, it makes a squeak sound, kind of like a doggy toy, squeak, squeak. Mr. N has a noisy, which starts with N, nose, which starts with N. So when we make the sound for N, we're gonna tap our nose. Okay. Something else that starts with N is nut. Can you say nut, nut, nut? Nut starts with the letter N. So for our chant, we're going to go in, nut, in, nut, in, nut, So letter N makes the sound, like in nose and nut. And something else that we're going to talk about this week that starts with letter N is nest. Can you say nest? Nest. Nest starts with letter N, and birds live in nests. Have you ever seen a nest before? Miss Klein has seen nests with little bird eggs. So we're going to be talking a lot about birds' nests and noses and nuts, because they all start with, what letter are we learning? N. And before we go, let's talk about how we make an uppercase and lowercase n. We go down from the top, down again, up to the top, make an N. Uppercase N and lowercase n, you go down and make a noodle. Uppercase, lowercase. And what sound does Mr. N make? Or what sound does N make? N makes the sound. What are some words that start with N that we talked about? Nose, nut, and nest. All right, friends, thank you for learning our new, what letter do you think new starts with? New. New starts with N, our new letter, letter N. Bye, friends.